Alright, Obusia Mama Kwaba, Edwaba, Okatakyie Afrifa for the record. So now any first time I watch video, I must also be subscribe, like, comment, and share now for France when you been share. Na video ya watch a wabra Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong a former MP for Asin Central Ebedru a Legon Stadium where just say the fans for budget so I just say enyasem kuma kra enti Honorable Kennedy Agyapong hwe sene na oye ne sana de opache nyina ne se o system what you say Kennedy Agyapong a presidential aspirant for the New Patriotic Party. I just say oye hopeful say afi 2028 you know nyame ya adoma obegina ediama the NPP party no Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia so edine nyam ebete dwumadi ne chi achese enyasem kuma ni na awo video yi mu a obehwe nti meso so obehwe video no akwakosi na jese bibia aye kama na wohwe for the first time so a ana wahwe video wahada na subscribe to your channel now e be sure say obebo modi and subscribe amaye so that all the time no you to meet the new updates at the abramo ntebusia we so Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia say on any beautiful wife, a supportive wife for that matter, Haja Samira Bawumia almost be PM or Jumedia na si say endometro omuhweshi say omunya bibi kra mpumfa enra stadium the inside wall say na very beautiful na feyi papa ebusia eti mesrel sene mekaye no koso a na hwe video no na hwe nisi hwe video no hwe manisi na say subscribe to your channel no so abomodi an subscribe na say bibia enkoso wano ntibusia yen share the twaso no
everyone should be in for us to start the program in few minutes time. We are expecting everyone to comport himself or herself, and at the end of the day definitely the winner will be the New Patriotic Party.
The expectation is to complete at 4. Do you think it's still feasible?
Come again?
The expectation is to finish the process today at 4 p.m. Do you think it's still possible?
It's highly possible because the main issue for today is the motions, and we have about 56 motions. So even if we start around 10:30 or even 11, the first part, which has to do with speeches by the leadership of the party, should not take more than 1 hour. Then we will start the motions.
There are those who say that the decision-making process is not democratic enough because you can't object when you don't think that the have it because it's just a voice.
Well, the party has precedent. This is not the first time we are doing a delegates conference, and we are not departing from the precedent. So certainly, it will be glaring if the yes will outweigh the no's. At least something all of us are there to see. At the end of the day, like I've said, the delegates have the motions already, and they have decided which ones they will accept and which ones they will reject.
Thank you very much. So that is the General Secretary.
And we are building the party together with our own values. And these are some of the things that we have to do, and I'm happy it's happening now, so that from tomorrow going, everybody will know that NPP is still strong on its feet.
You have been with Dr. Bawumia during the thank you talk. Going to the delegates or to party officers at that smaller unit, and now having this bigger unit after the loss, how important do you think it is to the reorganization of the party?
Yeah, you are aware that today we are just coming to do an emergency general meeting conference to make sure that there are some amendments we want to do within our party. Everybody is talking about what we call one man, one vote. And I believe that if there's a universal choice of a candidate or candidates for members of parliament, that's the way to go. But we are starting it slowly. There's an amendment that we are coming to consider today, a lot of amendments, and I'm very sure and certain that we will consider most of them or almost all of them, and then we move the party forward. When we went round for the thank you tour, we realized that our people's morale were very low, and today we are going to now lift everybody's morale. And as I've always been saying, the work is on the ground, so that we go together with them and work, and then choose somebody who will lead us as quickly as possible to move the party forward, so that we can check the government in power of all the excesses and the things that they are doing. So that's the most important thing in the rebuilding, and we are rebuilding together. And today's function is the beginning of the building of our party, or rebuilding the party to recapture.
You talking about unity, you work closely with Dr. Bawumia. Do you think that it's important to have, say, a symbolic sign of show of unity between the persons who have so far raised their head to contest for the presidential primaries?
I think there's unity. You see, it's the followers. Some of them they love the people more than even themselves. But we are talking to everybody. And if you are not united, it will be difficult. Even if you bring Jesus Christ to come and lead the party, there will be a problem. So we are hoping and we're talking to them. And I believe in NPP. I believe that immediately after the flag bearership, which I understand is slated for the 31st of January 2026, immediately after that, they all will come together. They love themselves, all the people who have come up to stand. There's no enmity among any of them. So the most important thing is that the way we also talk to our followers, I mean the internal followers. This is an internal brotherly fight. It's like chieftaincy. When the chief dies and they want to put a chief, the same thing happens in the family. You see family members just trying to stoke one another at the back and say all sorts of things. By the end, we all will join together and move forward. Because it's very important to us that we have to rescue Ghana and put Ghana back where we left it.
Now,
thank you very much.
Your major defeat in the last election, there are those who believe that you should have waited for some healing before going ahead.
Yeah, pass idea no. Also, amendment, a process. And you fitting also obey amendment. Constitution is an amount also two and some word. For example, and near my baby and son, any disaster, ye be announced. Amendment. Bakuye, Professor Okwe report. Recommendations on Mumiki. Me, my national chairman. Me pension. Ye amendment. Ye between any your conference say by any trade fair. Any they amend the man police station for and betu. There are proposals from the Heyman committee to say the NAO Professor Okwe committee. Sort of. And if you are you could say amendment. The current minority leader, Fenyo Mark in the nature. And you can't say any front to home. The next amendment be a near the account. I know so I become me and some say constitution is say ye per se ye amendment be a ye more every constituency, every overseas branch, every council of elders. Say now so say bibi wo ma dwemu a. Ti say de na ubusa me ano so e de aba. Nti omo de aba dada. Ama committee na Yera lawyer Frank Davis Danon omo asone so because ebi will be the free secondary constituency the same thing no be the free ejuso constituency enti omo no na atras yakeka ni nya abomo ene your friend motions ye be move motions say accepted e be NPP amended constitution
do send emotions do send as application do send about so far we will consider facts.
My people and I'm very few numbers.
So far, we be our objective. The Moses now the model by now. What the one fans what number so the fake kakra now say the what do you make kakra. See, I'm fan say more in the head count and now say voice note. Now say do na say that be peninsula and also must happen that for you there bana.
Now amendment me time me say say any yan ejitu. Okay. Some amendment also. The ebi o ha ye yintu. Ebi o ha bebre ye meja tu nti eno de saa to me no wo conference for nsem the ultimate power of the party no any net
MPP we jan ho amre bi na wo hu ne nei.
Oh, you see, and summer is see 2024. I mean, that's what we say. 2024. I will be a finance. And I'm saying, I said to them, a dema, we are seeing Ghana. MPP Netia Konyaso, you lose. Senegal, Michael Sarr, on the Netia Konyaso, Omu lose. Mauritius, they're not Yakunyaso, Oluzui. Almighty ANC was South Africa. Senior coalition, necessary Omudu Bobia. Comus Omuluzi. They say a man and your Monqua enable. Oh, the court or more year democracy at Intima. Conservative Party of UK. Luzu last year and also Mumbila. Democrats, United States. Oh, my dear. Yera Trump area enti enya dia eye MPP kwa na sasem to no na ke bia yakase MPP for na anya adwuma nanso ye de ye wa rochem say ye be back na ehu anamontu obi enene eguso
ye hwe animu se nyankopon ebe ye mpanifo ne mrante maba ho nyina ta no mo de o ma bedru asomdwem na ewie nso de o ma kọ asomdwem na de hwe animu se ensatraya ebehia wo MPP Amanyokuo constitution ni mu a de efomfo ehwehwe de ye man for police station for ye passport a ewo enkro ahodo police stations ahodo ehwe animu se no ne ye a ebeboa ma party no akono ye akosoro ema party ni enkabum akosoro empo apati se ayawdie entimi nkoto aba ne nyina esu atwa no eno satraya ne ye ba beyi enti ene no ye be wie no na se party na hoden akosoro pa na party no se de ye attractive fa no na akona nim ba be kan ye mpenifo nyina so abom emye de ahoden foforo so nkokra e de akodi dwumadene a 2028 ebema MPP Amanyokuo no asan abeje power de abesum Ghana man agye afri ohawa ye komu agye afri akohwesam omudi tireye ene nada omudada ya ene agye omunsam a ebuafo omuso a Mahama ne nkofo enhu so no ese oman mu sia na eye oman mu crime esra na eko galamse esra na eko de omo kanfa sector by sector bia muntumi nye enti no ehu akohia se ba beje power ne ebeje power nso a wonsom ye ne nipa enti de ye manfo hwehwe no ene ye ba be de ama wom na ma obi akoma to no yam ama MPP abeye the party a obi a energy hu a obi anso obotobu ya obi abesori agiso ya
na mampani nkofo ene ha no bi yeru akufo ado so ene ha bi ususi eno ne kwan so ano no
eno ya ka ho asema wi me da ma se bebre
okay